Is it working? Let's just do that. Hi guys. So that's like a brand new video, brand new start. Why I decided to make a video? Well, basically I'm super excited because very soon my friend from overseas will visit me here in Europe, and I'm just remembering my little of a cultural shock when last summer I traveled to another continent, and how many things were so different from what I am used to. So I decided to make this sort of a video, so just if you're coming to Europe, you're ready for a couple of things. I'm literally just taking everything out of my head because that was super spontaneous to just make this video. And I will say, like, I think it will be 5 things that you should know before you're coming to Germany. Since I'm living in Germany myself, and I think it would be useful. So let's get started. Thing number 1, get your cash out. So don't expect that you can pay everywhere with your bank card or credit card. Obviously, in the majority of the places you can do that, in the shops or restaurants and so on, but there are exceptions. In some small cafes or shops or kiosks, that would be a case that no cards are accepted, or payment only starting from, I don't know, if you spend 10 euros, then you can pay with card. That's actually also valid in the post. If you want to buy a ticket from a bus driver, then only cash. So these little things. And really, to be safe, just have a couple of euros in your pocket. Thing number 2, since I already mentioned public transport, always buy a ticket, because that may be tricky, that when you enter the station, the bus station, train station, metro station, whatever, there is no gates. You just simply enter, and you just simply enter the train or a bus. There is no place where you can punch your card or scan your card. You just go in, and it's very tempting for many people just to go so without that ticket. Better get a ticket, because controllers come, and they come in the most inappropriate time for you. So when you don't have a ticket, and then they will fine you. It's something like 60 euros, and one ticket costs just 280, you know? I mean, I say just, it's quite a lot for transportation, but it's better to pay 280 than to pay 60, you know? And another thing, again, since you can't scan it anywhere, you can't punch it anywhere, always validate it. On each station, on each bus, there is a little machine like this big size, yellow, where you insert your ticket and it scans it with the time and the date when you have used it. So validate it, because if controller comes and you have a ticket but not validated one, you will still get a fine. That was our point number 2, and I have point number 3, also connected to the transportation. So one of the biggest stereotypes and myth about Germans, that they are super punctual. Well, that's just partially true. So Germans may be punctual, but not German public transport or not German railways. Really, if it's just a matter of a bus, that one bus didn't show up and you're just being a tourist wandering around and being 10 minutes late somewhere, it doesn't really make a difference for you. But it may make a difference if you travel somewhere. So never take the train to the airport, which is fixed perfectly. Take one before. You'd rather spend extra 20 minutes in the airport than being that much late. And same thing if you travel to between the cities in Germany, there are very often the connections. So there are the direct trains, but there also could be that you need to travel from one city to another and then make a connection to reach your final destination. So never choose the combination where this connection time is just 5, 7, 15, 20 minutes. Because if the first train runs late, then you're late for your second train, and German railways don't compensate you. I mean, they do, but they pay you something just 20% of a ticket price, and only if train was delayed for more than 2 hours. So they won't compensate the food you had while you were waiting. They won't compensate your accommodation. It's not like a air rules, you know. So better planning that you have a bit extra time with connection rather than not at all, you know. We will speak about point number 4. I guess you've heard about it in Europe. In many cities and countries, everything is closed on Sunday. And you may be like, okay, come on, how everything can be closed? That might be an exaggeration. No, that's not. So it's really, especially in Germany, really everything is closed. Okay, there are things open like cinema, theater, museum, so something like that, like entertainment places, bars, restaurants. Those some little restaurants which are more like business hour, lunch break places, they will be closed for sure. So forget about shopping on Sunday, don't postpone it until then. All shopping malls are shut down, all the shops, grocery shops, all the type of shops. Sorry. And even on like Saturdays, all these places are open just until like 8-9 p.m. So no 24/7 Walmart, okay? So no, not in Europe. Sorry. Good news, if you want to like buy something like chips and beer on Sunday evening, it's possible. There are these little stores which are allowed to be open on Sundays too, but it's really like super small place, like more of kiosk, and it's like triple price. Not often, okay, but it's a bit more expensive than usually in the supermarket. And another hack, like life hack around that according to the regulations, shops have to be open in places like train stations or airports, because people might like transferring, traveling and so on. So if you're really in the urge of something, or for something, I think, if you're really in the urge for something, then just go to the main train station of a city. There should be an open supermarket. Good question, which I was also questioning myself for a long time. Then, what do the Germans do on Sundays? And yeah, I guess they're just having like a family days when they're like having dinners together, or going to the cinema or theater, stuff like that. And then we have our fun fact number 5. That like really fun fact which came up to my hand just out of the blue. But so in Germany there are a lot of spas, like wellness complexes and spas, and they're really nice. Maybe it won't be like the best spa you have ever visited in your lifetime, but there are really like decent and nice ones and good ones. I personally really like to visit them time to time. It's really relaxing with different saunas and swimming pool and so on. It is nice, but there is a very strict rule around that. You gotta be naked in there. So no swimsuit, nothing, nothing. You can't put anything in you. You have to be naked. And that may not sound like a problem for you, but you also need to know that those saunas are not separated. So it's like men and women are together. And you just need to go there like that. You're gonna have a towel. But when you go to the sauna cabin, there is also quite strict rule that no sweat is allowed on the wood. So when you sit down, you gotta put like your towel like all the way where you sit, so under your feet, under your butt. If you want to lean on something, you gotta put it on the back too, so you will be quite open, you know, so you somehow can hide. But really, only if you're a super shy person, you can take an extra towel and like cover yourself. Like trust me, no one minds you, no one looks on your body. Like really, these people go to this sauna since they're children, and they have seen already all the type of body types, and they don't really care. Yeah, I learned that a bit the hard way. so harsh way. I was in one of the small German towns and I was traveling and it was like really shitty weather, so I decided to go to the sauna, and I was with my boyfriend back then, and we were just in the swimming pool. So there is usually a swimming area where you are in a swimming suit, and then sauna area is separated, and I was like, oh, I really want to go to sauna, let's go. And he was like, yeah, but you know that you're gonna be naked there. And I'm like, ah, well, we're tourists, who the fuck cares, you know? And then we like, as soon as we entered there, some old German lady approached us really in the first minute, and she was like, that all has to go off. So that's the rule of the German saunas. So you decide if you want to visit one or not, but at least you're aware of those rules. Okay, I hope this video was like somewhat interesting and useful. I definitely will forward it to my friend who's coming very soon, and we will have our awesome time here together. And yeah, I don't know if someone will watch it, actually, it doesn't matter. That's done for my friend. Anyways, have a nice day. Bye!